Man, I swear, man, whole fucking thing, uh, man, working with fucking Chromebooks, uh, is fucking ass, bro. Like, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Really. Before, when I used to stream, Japanese IRL, I built my own computer, uh, and I could uh like switch between like my desktop and my phone to just go, you know. But I was using Streamlabs OBS, but the Chromebook doesn't support that. Uh, Streamlabs OBS doesn't support Chromebook. Chrome OS. Chrome OS is basically a fucking how do you say? Uh, like an Android phone, and another. Yeah, I'm just right now just putting the hours in. You know, I didn't finish putting my in. But yeah, I'm just hanging out, chilling. I wanted to react to some videos. I'm just really putting in the hours right now and trying to get verified first, and then hopefully everything works out for me. Because I'm not one. I can't. I really. None. None. Huh? I can't really like work a normal 9 to 5 job because I'm really unreliable. I'm really unreliable because I never know like when I'm gonna wake up to. I'm never gonna know if I'm gonna wake up in a panic attack and that's gonna last the entire day, or I'm never gonna know if I'm in a really depressive mode where I can't get out of bed even to like go to the toilet or something or eat, basic things like that. I think streaming is really different because I can make my own hours. I can go live whenever I want to, whenever I feel able. Right now, it's all Nontent because it takes money. You have to spend money to make money, and right now I have no extra money to spend on my stream. Right now, right now I don't have extra money to on the stream. However, I did do a job uh, for my father's business, and he hasn't paid me yet, but he sent me an email saying that I had to fill out to be on payroll. So with that money, I'm gonna buy. Um, I'm gonna buy uh, webcam and hopefully, um, am I lagging really hard? I'm lagging so hard. Lagging up. Man, this shit isn't easy, man. I mean, if you have a PC and a modern like iPhone or Android phone or Samsung, uh, this would be so much easier. But right now, I'm looking at myself and I'm lagging a lot. Let me see what it looks like on my phone. I'm gonna pause this and see what it looks like on my other phone. I have one, two, three phones, but the three phones, like this one is it's a Chinese brand. Mumigiji. This is X10G. I just wanted when I was coming to America, I knew my iPhone uh, wasn't going to be unlocked, so I needed an unlocked phone to work with. So I bought this, and then like when I got here, my sister gave me her old iPhone 6, and then I used my iPhone 6 Plus to wow. Where am I at? Where am I at? There's a huge delay. Like I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Really, before when I used to stream Japanese IRL, I built my own computer. Yo, I said that like 10 minutes ago. And I could like switch between. See, this is why I need to update all my equipment. I need to update all my stuff. I don't know why my iPhone didn't work. I want to try it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Right now, I'm doing like only some. You can't reach that. You love my content. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I need an audience. Yeah. Yeah. Before, I used to be able to get a really good amount of people. Like, I was streaming to like, at my peak, at my peak, wait, Like I had, I was with, um, uh, what's the company? Full Screen. I was with Full Screen. I was with a 70-30 contract. I was getting 30. I was getting 70%, and they were taking 30%. But I also had sponsors like Japan Wi-Fi Buddy. Uh, so I had to use their service and also have their logo in the corner right here. Um, and I had a promo code. So like I was making money, like, and I had a really good setup too. Um, I built my own computer and a good webcam. I had not just Android Chinese phone. What was it called? It was like a A1 Umidigi A1 something. I forgot. Uh, but I left that in Japan. But yeah, it was a really good streaming phone. So I had two phones uh, to stream with. Man, I'm trying to get past. Okay, this app uh, pays me for like playing games and reading articles. I'm trying to get. Okay, I finally got past it. I was trying to reach the cap. Okay, so now 30 points right now. Well, okay, so what's it look like if I turn this light off? Should I just put my hair down? Ow, 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 ow. I don't know, my prism stopped working. Only pussies go to heaven. I want hell. That's the kind of mindset I have. Uh, huh? Oh, my phone. I like pie. Who doesn't like pie? You know, you know. Man, okay, it's too bright. I mean, it just like, man, I love this song. Damn, the next one is 80 proof. All right. Well, I'm not drinking 80 proof anymore, right? Wait, where's the bottle? Oh, one funny thing is that yesterday when I not yesterday, it had to be Wednesday. Wednesday when I went to do that job, it was like a an event place, you know, uh, like uh, like bowling, but instead of bowling, we bowl. They throw footballs to how do you say, to break down the pins. Uh, but they had three bars. Three bars. They had two in the front of the place, and then in the VIP section, they had another bar, and they had exact vodka, Nikolai vodka, 80 proof. I love this. I have, like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I have that shit at home. You know, I drank it all. Uh, I finished it, but the one, I think 1.75 liters, almost 2 liters of vodka. Um, so yeah, but when I saw it in the bar, I was like, man, I want to drink that. you know, uh, like I have that at home. But this is my go-to, my favorite, always, always. But right now I'm drinking the mini Voodoo Rangers Tropic Force. I need to upgrade my camera, my phone, everything. My computer, my laptop. I don't even have a computer. I have a laptop, which is a Chromebook. But I want to hear 80 proof for a little bit right now. 80 proof. 80 proof. Come on. Why do I look so lame? But I'm not. Dude, for real, I got. I didn't even know that YouTube does this, but you can get uh, awards on YouTube, which was like an old school type thing back in the day when you'd be like most subscribed, most uh, like a niche type of content, like animation, stuff like that. And I I got the most listening to Eric Rappert and Michael Jackson. I got those awards for April. I was like, oh shit, badges. I think they got badges. Yeah, badges. Listener Michael Jackson, top listener Eric Rappert. I didn't even know they did badges like that. I just found it. Yeah, I'm just putting numbers on the board right now. I wish I could switch to my iPhone. Nice. I mean, it's my sister's room, my baby sister's room. Um, you know, what song is it? Don't get too. Oh, there's Kokona from XG. But yeah. My room, my room is actually my sister's room. My baby sister went to university, and I came from Japan. So when she left, I came in and and I none. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, okay, so I try to make it my own style. I got like some Digimon coasters, Kingdom Hearts, Death Note, Michael Jackson right here. Uh, and I have, see, you can see a lot of her pink stuff. Like, I'm not gonna throw away my baby sister's things, but yeah, I have like figures here, like uh, Simba, Dragon Ball, uh, Kyoto Sentai, Juranger, uh, the Green Ranger Morpher. You got the 8-6 right there. Uh, and I have like more figures. I have the Vegeta, Vegeta, Agumon. I have the Spirits Evolution, uh, War Greymon, Agumon. Agumon, he can evolve to Agumon, but I have him in the Kamehameha, and I have like Gogeta, Goku, Vegeta, Jan, and 18. There. But yeah, it's not my room. It's not my room. It's my sister's room that I'm just staying in right now. Because I lost everything when I got divorced, and I had to move back to my family's house, and my stepfather bought a house in Texas, Dallas, Texas. So this is where I am right now. Yeah, Lulu, Lulu, where's Lulu? This is my pug, Lulu. Oh, Lulu. He has a lot of energy. Oi, 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 oi. Camera, camera, yo. Lulu, chão. Lulu. Oi. She is, how old are you? 2 years old. You're 2 years old now, huh? Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm just putting numbers on the board. I know it's a lot of nonsense right now. Just bear with me. You know, eventually, once I get verified, I can afford to spend more money on the string and myself. Fancy. This is fancy. Fancy. What? This way, this way. This is fancy, fancy. Oi! Damn it! Oi! She gets jealous. My dog Luna gets jealous if I pet or try to do anything with any other dog. Lulu, no. Itsy. She recently made me really scared because she had uh, not a panic, uh, a seizure. She had a seizure for like 10 minutes, and I was uh, like helpless. I couldn't do anything, you know. Uh, I couldn't do anything to help her, and look at crying. Son of a, I love her, but yeah, I couldn't do anything for her, and I just was in a panic state. I, I didn't know what to do, you know, and I she just had to go through it. She's old though. I think she's I don't know because I wasn't here when she was born. Uh, but I think she's like 16-ish, like 16-ish. But this girl is 2 years old. Lulu, look, Ethan, Ethan, or Ethan. This girl is a rebel for sure. She's my little rebel. You know that song by um fuck, what's that girl's name? Uh, what's that girl's name? She a bad little bitch. She a rebel. Uh, fuck, what's it called? Doja Cat. Doja Cat. Doja Cat's song. Uh, where she says she's a bad little bitch. She's a rebel. That reminds me of her, of Lulu, because Lulu is a rebel for sure, which is cool because I'm a rebel too. So I see Lulu as my daughter, I guess. Uh, so it's natural that she would be a rebel from me. You know, yeah, little Lulu. And I'm not weird. I'm not one of those weird types to like make pets, dogs and cats like their children or whatever. It was just because when I moved to Japan, or no, when I moved to America, uh, uh, forever with my ex-wife was totally infatuated with uh, pugs. Like she was obsessed with them, but we could never afford one in Japan, and the apartments that we lived at didn't allow uh, um, pets. So when I moved here, uh, I finally was able uh, to get a pug, and then when I told my wife, I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing great, mental health wise. I'm talking to my doctor. I'm on all these medications. I'm getting help from my family, my mother who lives, and my stepfather who lives in Texas. This is his house. Um, uh, and I got a pug. I bought a pug for us. So when you come here, we can finally have like a small little family." And then she said, like, "I'm not coming to America. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, but I'm divorcing you." And that hit hard a lot. Uh, so that was a thing. So that's why I think of Lulu, Lulu, little Lulu, little Lulu, little child, little Lulu, little Lulu, little child. She is my daughter. Look at her little face. Oh, she's really heavy. Lulu, look, I'm kissing you through the mask. Oh, if you guys don't know, I wear a mask for branding purposes, like to stand out, because like everyone can stream, everyone looks the same. For branding, I have long hair, long black hair. I wear a black mask, I have Black Mask Gang. Hold up. Let me see if I can get the photo. Like I started this a long time ago. Black Mask Gang before COVID. COVID fucked me up actually because when COVID hit, then everyone was wearing masks, so it wasn't so special anymore. Wait, this is like was it? Yeah, this one. See this what he says. Kuro Kuro Mask Gang, and then which means Black Mask Gang, and then the front says Black Mask Gang. Hoodie. Yeah, I wear that during like I guess anywhere from like fall to uh winter. Yes. Yeah. Man, what the fuck? I didn't even know the light to the shower is on. I don't even know how to turn it off. Huh? What what the fuck? Oh, it's over here. Damn it. Okay, all the lights are off now. Whatever happened to Brian? Who's Brian? I don't know Brian. Wait, are you talking about? Wait, are you talking about Brian from my learning Japanese series where I had like this old English guy uh, learning Japanese with this other Japanese AI character. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Uh, and I don't know what happened. Even I don't know what happened to them. No, I meant the guy that used to watch your stuff. Oh, I don't know that guy. Brian. Hmm, like 5 or 6 years ago on YouTube. Brian. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Was there anything? Oh, Lulu! Or did you stole my sock? Lulu! Lulu! Is there anything that would help me remember him? Lulu! You stole my sock. Boy, I'm not. Yes, sir. Oh, G Dragon. I recently asked Lion if you guys know Lion Queen on Kick. I asked her, does she think that TLP would go back to would go back to this is my stream. I have a tripod, my phone, iPhone 6S Plus. Anyways, I asked Lion uh, if she believed that TOP would return to Big Bang. I don't know if you guys know Big Bang. I've been down, for a long time with Big Bang. Um, I'm always like ahead. Like I've always been into J Rock, up, you know. I've always put people on. So Big Bang are the kings of K-pop. Um, oh, Brian was a troll. I remember he used to talk about. I don't remember him at all. To be honest, like you know, maybe if I go back. Well, actually, I could check right now, right? Maybe I could check right now. Hold up, hang on. If he's on the ban list, which I don't ban anyone because like I'm a troll too, you know. I can take it. So it's not a big deal. Uh but could possibly be on the ban list if what you were saying is true. And I don't even know where the ban list is. YouTube. Man, I love this song too. It's like emo music, but like not like rock emo music. And I connect with it too because I'm an alcoholic. So I self medicate with alcohol. Where would it be? I don't know. The Brian guy, I have no idea. I have no idea. How's the stream? Is it because I put it at 24 frames per second, but it seems like it's much lower, like 15 or 10 frames per second. How much how's the stream? Look, Roman Reigns cast to play Akuma in the new Street Fighter. Okay, hold on. I need to react to this. It's all good. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. Uh, man, this Chromebook shit is fucking me up, dude. Like I have to. It glitches a couple of times. Yeah, that's Chromebook. That's the Chromebook because the Chromebook is very underpowered. I think it has only like 2 to 4 gigs of RAM, and the CPU is like 1 point something. Like, it's all I have. Okay. It's what I'm working with. Okay. But I'm doing my best. Wait, I want to see Akuma Roman Reigns being Akuma and a new Street Fighter. What? ちょっと待って、お兄さん。Eh? Share screen Roman Reigns. Okay. Share that. It's loading, show on stream. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's check this out. Oh, this is by Tyrone what? Magnus. He is my favorite. I always watch him for political and MCU news and stuff. Video game news too. Yeah, he's dope. Dragon Ball stuff too. Hadouken! Hadouken!
Shosh.
Hadouken! Shoryuken!
So, I actually saw this post. Someone had tagged me in late last night, and I was ready to go to sleep. I was tired. I was like, man,
He's awesome.
I will check this out in the morning. So when I first saw the story said that him, along with a people, Jason Momoa, and one other dude were cast
guys with long hair.
a Street Fighter movie. And I'm thinking to myself,
I could be
what the
Akuma.
hell?
Hold on, I could be Akuma. Because I'm already Majin. I'm already a demon. So I could be Akuma. Wait. Let me... ちょっと待って。I could be Akuma. I just need to like tie a bun like crazy right here. Yeah, I could be Akuma. I could be Akuma. No. I'm just kidding. Of course. Even though I'm not Akuma, I'm Majin. The world changed a lot since COVID. I remember that when I first watched your stream, Rock. Yeah, the old Google Hangouts, those streams in 2014. Like I was doing 8-hour streams for nothing, like just for fun. That was dope. Now people call Tyrone anti-woke, right? Okay, okay. What he says in his videos is that he is non-biased. He is in the middle. Uh, I know he's a lot of. He doesn't like anti woke stuff, or he doesn't like woke stuff. Which me too. I don't like woke stuff. Like if a character needs to be, or if a company chooses to change the gender or race of a character that's not original, I'm not fucking with it. Like it's not, you know, it's not it's not it. You know, maybe that could be me and Tyrone's old school mentality. Because I know nowadays it's all about rights and LGBTQ whatever uh, rights. You know, that's all good for them, but I just want to. I just want like Charles Xavier to be just Charles Xavier, just a bald white guy in a wheelchair. Don't try to make him black or whatever. You know, like right now, I think in the MCU, I think uh the main things about woke culture is uh Captain America, Brave New World, uh, which I thought Sam was a dope Captain America. Like I rooted for Sam the entire time. I completely uh, give, you know, support Sam being Captain America. Um, and then uh, what was the other one? Oh, Ironheart. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with Ironheart. Like no one wanted it back in the day in the comics. No one wants it now, especially at this time during the woke movement right now. Like no one wants this to be a thing, and I don't support Ironheart, but I do support. I did support Captain America: Brave New World. Yeah. Yeah. The Last of Us 2, when this shit started. Yeah. The Black Professor X Magnet. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Why would you make Charles Xavier black? Like, no. For what reason? Like, it, it, it's nothing. It adds nothing to his story, the lore. It's just to do it. It's just to please the woke movement. Like, no, don't do that. You know, it's like making uh, um, Batman black. Like, why? Like, I understand like Spider Man with Miles Morales and like all the other Spider Noir, um, Spider Gwen, you know. Okay, they can do that because there's multiple universes and stuff, and it works. It worked really well. I think there's even a Dominican uh, Spider-Man. I think his name was Miguel or something. I forgot. But it worked. It worked. Um, but yeah, I'm not into that woke shit. Like Echo and Secret Invasion was the word. Yeah. Secret Invasion. Like when you talk about from the comic to what Miguel O'Hara, Miguel O'Hara, is that his name? The Puerto Rican guy. I know his mask or his costume is like blue, mostly blue and red. Um, but yeah, man, like this stuff is like crazy. Right now, Roman Reigns is Akuma. Why? He, I mean, okay, we look at Roman Reigns right here. Okay, Roman Reigns like doesn't resemble Akuma at all. Like Akuma doesn't even have a beard. Like the thing that they have together is that they are both muscular and have a bit of long-ish hair. I think Roman Reigns' hair is like my length. My length is like to past my chest, the middle of my chest. I think he has that length, and I don't know about Okuma. But anyways, okay, let's see what Tyrone has to say. I've been rambling on too much.
Are they going all of the crew from Street Fighter 2, that made the whole thing popular? Who are they going to play?
Wait, was Akuma in Street Fighter 2? I think he was in the Champion Edition. I don't think he was in the original. Akuma Street Fighter 2? Because I know the whole Ryu meme where you had to beat Shenlong. But I don't think Akuma. I don't remember Akuma. Wait, I could look it up right now. Akuma's first appearance. Damn. Street Fighter 2 Akuma appearance. Akuma made a cameo appearance in Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Okay. First appearance was in Street Fighter 2 series, specifically a secret boss in Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Okay, so he didn't make his appearance until Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That makes sense. Okay.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And I was like, I hope.
Are you excited for the Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer movies? I'm excited. I love Chainsaw Man. Man, it's so dope. It's so gory and stuff. Like sometimes when I go to the grocery store, like last night I went to the grocery store to get these. Um, some guy came in with a Chainsaw Man a T-shirt. When I was leaving, he was coming in. He was a black dude, maybe 20-ish, 30-ish, in between there. I said, "Hey, dude, I like your shirt." He's like, "Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate you. Whatever." So, yeah, I'm really excited. Demon Slayer. I used to have what's his name? The main character, Demon Slayer. Fucking hell. I have to look it up now because it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. Unless someone can type it in chat right now. Demon. Tanjiro. Tanjiro. I used to have Tanjiro's katana in Japan, but mine was custom made. Tanjiro's sword, uh, I I had it custom made. It was all black. Everything was all black. Uh, and the shit, I forget what it's called. Where you hold the sword, where it's wrapped up. Uh, I had it mixed with silver and black, so it kind of looked more like Sephiroth sword. Like you had a Sephiroth theme, the color scheme, even the not sheath. I forgot what it's called. But when you put it in the I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I had a Sephiroth themed, color themed uh, uh, Tanjiro sword. Yeah, and man, I wish I would have kept that. I couldn't bring it on the plane, of course, because I had no room. And of course, you can't bring a fucking samurai sword, you know, on a plane. So that was one of the things that my wife kept or got. I don't know if she threw it away or sold it or whatever. It sucks being divorced because, you know, you start from zero. If you're a man, because the wife usually takes everything. Anyways, okay. Let's get back to Akuma and Roman Reigns.
I hope they're not doing some stupid thing like they did with Mortal Kombat, where they had the made up dude.
Mortal
He
Kombat.
come in and he's the guy that nobody. It was like all these damn characters that you got. You're gonna tell me that you choose to make up a new character when you could have definitely put in all of the characters that we know about. Like, okay, that makes sense. Okay. So I'm like, I can't see Jason Momoa. Who are you gonna play?
I can't see him.
You're not Guile.
Akuma.
Were you gonna dress him up like Blanca? Like that's what I was thinking. I was like, same thing with Roman.
You know what? He would be more. It's so messed up, but he would be more of a Blanca character. At the least, like I can't see Roman Reigns being any character of the Street Fighter series from the original, like Street Fighter 2-ish, even Third Strike. I don't know, how many characters there are now with the newest Street Fighter, but yeah, I don't see him as anyone really.
Roman Reigns. I was like, what are you gonna do? Dress him up like Blanca? He's not Ryu. He's not Ken. He's not Japanese.
He's not Ryu. He's not Ken. He's not Ken. He can't. He's not Sagat. He's not Bison. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. I did not know that I was like 20 something ish, like in my mid 20s, when I finally learned that Bison, M Bison, Vega, and who's the other guy? M Bison, Vega. Uh, who's the other guy? The boxer. What's his name? What's the boxer's name in Street Fighter 2? Borog. Borog. Yeah, Borog, Vega, and Bison. I didn't know that their names were switched for the longest time. It wasn't until like me and my ex-wife were playing Street Fighter, and I was like, "Oh, I'll be Vega," and then she's like, "That's not Vega," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "No, this person is this back and forth," and I was like, "No way, no way." And then I looked it up, and yeah, it happened because I think they couldn't make Mike because the Mike Tyson, M Bison, Mike Tyson, Bullrock, yeah, all the stuff, uh, the names and the characters, appearance and stuff. So they had to like switch it for American audience, but in Japan it stayed the same. But for America and I guess the rest of the world, everything switched. Like their names switched. I was like, man, I did not know that at all. That's crazy. And no, it wasn't. I know what it was. It was the Chun Li movie. I think Chun Li, um, the Street Fighter movie that was like ass. I think it had Chun Li as the main character, and she had to fight uh, um, uh, M Bison, but the subtitles were saying his Japanese name because we had Japanese subtitles on, and I was like, "What the fuck is going? What? Like these subtitles aren't even right." And my wife was like, "No, what are you talking about?" And then that's how I learned that my whole life had been a lie, because I think I personally bought Street Fighter 2 for the SNES um, as a kid. Like I bought that with my own money, uh, and used to play it with my sister, my younger sister, and I used to always be you or Ken. Those were my mains, and because I like the Hadouken, Shoryuken, and then there's right Shoryuken, Leppa, uh, uh, so yeah, I always would use those characters, and for me to find out that those aren't the actual names was crazy to me. Nope, because I grew up in America and Japan, so I usually use a mix. Like when I talk, when I speak, I use a mix of English and Japanese all the time. And when I talk about like Dragon Ball or anime, I usually use the Japanese names and attacks and stuff like that, like Genki Dama or なんだっけ, like just stuff like that, you know. Um, or Kaioken need you by, you know, Kaioken times 20, you know, stuff like that.
Knees. Was like he's not Chun-Li. But you never know with today's world. Maybe he was cast to be played Chun-Li. He's not Vega.
He's not Vega.
He's not Balrog. Neither one of them's Balrog, Vega. Neither one of them's Sagat. Was Sagat, like we called him growing up. Shave him? Make him Bison? Sometimes Bison has a grayish skin, a white skin. Sometimes he has something that's a tan skin that I've seen in different versions of him.
Oh, yeah. Since he has tan skin, since he's Samoan or half Samoan, I guess Sagat would be the best choice. But Sagat is like he's bald, I think, right? And like it's not his look. Like, what are they gonna do about his tattoos as well?
I'm like, who the hell? They're both of them. They're not Dalsim. I've never seen any Samoan characters in Street Fighter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as the whole,
I think the closest to a Samoan character would be Honda, the sumo wrestler, Honda. I think he would be the closest that you could get to a Samoan in Street Fighter. But even Roman Reigns is not sumo wrestler. He's a pro wrestler, but he's not a sumo wrestler.
Whole lineage of the games go, maybe there is, but I don't think I've seen any Samoan characters. Fact of the matter is this. I got tagged in a second post today that said that Roman Reigns is set to play Akuma in Street Fighter 2. Now, with the way he's built, they're saying that this is coming from Jeff Snyder, this particular
it's not going to work.
part.
It's not going to work. There's no way it's going to work. I'm going to get another drink. Hold up. Dude, I'm supposed to hang out with my cousin tomorrow. And I hope my father pays me so I can hang out and do some content tomorrow. Hang out around bars and like city life. Like there's this place in Texas or in Plano that's called Legacy Hall. And that reminds me of Japan, because in Japan all the shops are so close together, all the streets are small, and everything is so convenient. You can go to any place, you know, in walking distance. You don't need a car, maybe a bicycle, you know, but you could take public transportation, and everything is everything is good. I hope. Okay, cool. CGI his tattoos. Yeah, I think they did that for The Rock. Whenever he does movies, they either use makeup or CGI. I think CGI. I think before they used to use makeup, but then I think nowadays they use CGI to just take out the tattoos. But he has a whole fucking Samoan tribal tattoo, chest, arm, sleeve, like bro. And he doesn't even fit any of the the Street Fighter characters. Like, bro, what are you doing? Okay, so I was wrong. Uh, this pack actually is not a 6 pack. It's an 8 pack. 8 pack of these mini Voodoo Rangers, and they are 9.5% alcohol. And it says 9.5%. Okay, so it's not so bad. It's like you're paying for a normal 6 pack. Uh, so I guess it works out. Mini a mini 8 pack, I think, uh, equals to a normal 6 pack. So that's cool. Okay, damn it. I'm only like 4 minutes into this.
Part about
I thought I had
it.
it.
So at first it came out that they were all cast in this, but then we get this today from Snyder, who has leaked some stuff before,
Okay.
and been right that he's actually been cast as Akuma.
Why?
I could actually see him playing Akuma because as soon as I was thinking about this laying down too, I was like,
Okay.
that long hair. I've seen him with the man bun.
Man
If they
bun.
color
Man bun, by the way. I don't know why people call it a man bun. It's just a bun. If you have long hair, you tie it up in a bun, it's a bun. You know, whether you're a woman or a man, it's just a bun. I don't know why people say man bun. It's so retarded to me.
his hair, and they do that right. You gotta have a lot of hair to have that initial Akuma hair with the twisty up ponytail that sticks out. You have a lot of hair. I was like, he's probably got enough hair for that. But I'm like, can he really play that authentic Japanese character?
No, he can't.
I don't know. I think if they make him an Akuma that is silent, the silent but deadly one.
Okay,
If you play through the
Reigns
game with all the
can't
characters,
be
a lot of
weird,
times when they run into Akuma, he doesn't say
he
much
can't
at
be
all,
Akuma.
if anything, to them. But he will challenge them. You know what I'm
Maybe he could
saying?
be Dan.
So that's what it's making me wonder. It's like, okay, if they make him like that, it could work. Keep him granite and hard like he was at WrestleMania XL, and it could be pulled off. I don't know him to be a superb actor. He did enough for the part when he was in Hobbs and
Has he
Shaw,
acted?
but
Wait,
you
what?
know, enough for the part when he was in Hobbs and Shaw, but
What?
he did enough for the part when he was in Hobbs and Shaw, but you
Hubs
know,
Control? What is that? I need to look it up. Roman Reigns. Acting. Huh? Acting. Whoa, who was that? Whoa, who was that woman? Galena Becker? Who's Galena Becker? Oh, that's his wife? I was like, bro, like that woman is very attractive. Hide this. Share screen. Sorry, I don't know how to really work with the Chromebook. She is really attractive, actually. Like when I saw her right here. Okay. Like he definitely picked a good one. She's bad. Hmm. Okay. Well, anyways, hmm? uh, show on stream. Okay. Let's get back to this. I know I've been milking uh this story for a long time. Okay. All right. Wait, did you guys hear me about the Hobbs and Shaw? That I thought that that was a spinoff of Fast and Furious that totally went away from the car culture and went more to action style. I really loved the first three movies, especially Wild Speed, Wild Speed Tokyo? No, Drifto. Wild Wild Speed Drifto, which is Tokyo Drift in America. Uh, I like that. They got some things right and a lot of things wrong with the culture, but it's just a movie for Americans. So
However, this makes me very, very curious and very interested to see this movie, if this is indeed true. But if he's playing Akuma, then who's Jason Momoa playing? Like,
what?
the Street Fighter movie eyes Roman Reigns, Jason Momoa, and Noah
What?
Centineo.
What?
I don't know who the hell he would be.
What?
And Andrew Koji.
What?
I have no idea who.
What? Who would these guys play? Who? In Street Fighter history, who would these guys play? Like Jason Momoa, maybe Dan. Dan? I could see him as a Dan character. Roman Reigns, I have no idea. Maybe Sagat or whatever. Or, the Yoga Flame type because he has the lay on his thing. The other two guys, like, bro, what? No, I don't see anything.
Both of these dudes would be. I have no. I'm telling you, I thought with a hint that Jason Momoa or Roman Reigns could be playing Akuma. I thought of that.
Mm.
But these two dudes, I'm like, I have no idea who they're playing. One of them reminds me of Don Flamenco from Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I can't see it, but you never know. With the proper haircut and the proper workout regimen, a lot of people can be transformed to play certain characters. So it is what it is. This is the only thing that I'm going to say. You guys totally up that last movie. Listen, that movie came out in my heyday when I was one of the greatest Street Fighter players to ever live. No joke. When I came home,
I think Third Strike is where I was the best. Like, I'm really good at Third Strike and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's where I shine the most. I haven't like I've had the Street Fighter games like 4, 5, and so on. But my main games are Street Fighter, Third Strike, and and Capcom versus Marvel 2. or Marvel versus Capcom 2.
I played with Ryu. I played with Ken. And if
I really don't like when people say pronounce his name as Ryu. It's not Ryu. It's Ryu. Ryu. It's easy to pronounce Ryu. Like you don't even have to make like such mouth movements. It's Ryu. 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 You know? Not Ryu. 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 I don't even know where they get that Ryu. I don't understand. Oh well, okay. I guess the Y makes a huge difference. Ryu, Ryu, but it's Ryu, Ryu. Just smooth, short, Ryu. Almost like sumo, because a lot of people mispronounce sumo a lot of the time. It's not sumo wrestling. It's small, small. You say it as one word, small, small. It's not sumo, it's small. Yeah, so yeah, remember that.
if I got even touched and it chipped the energy, I reset the game. I always played it on the hardest settings. I had to get through it with both of them. Then
Mm.
when Super came out, I played with Fei Long also. So I would come
Oh,
home and I
no.
would practice with all three of them. And I had to get through the game, all three of them perfect on the hardest setting. At that time, they didn't
Oh, man.
have like training and all that other stuff. So that's how I trained. And in the meantime, I would do, my own training and stuff like that. You
Mm,
just had to
okay.
press that second player
Did
and,
you use a
kill
joystick
their energy, knock them out, and just had to keep resetting it. And
or
that's how we
were you
did it back in the
using a
day.
controller?
Okay. And everyone in
What
town
platform did
knew
you
that was the
play?
greatest Street Fighter 2 player they had ever known. The only one person could keep up with me, and that was my friend. And he could beat me. He's the only one that could beat me consistently. We were
My sister used to, my younger sister used to be able to compete with me a lot. And we used to do like not only Street Fighter tournaments, but also Mortal Kombat uh, tournaments. And she was better at Mortal Kombat. I was better at Street Fighter, and she was better at Mortal Kombat. So yeah, that was when we were kids, like 6. I was about 6, uh, maybe 7 ish. So she had to be like 5 at the time, and she was kicking my ass at uh, Mortal Kombat.
we were like Ryu and Ken. We were each other's rivals. He eventually fell off just with life, children, relationships, getting his ass in trouble, all types of stuff. That was him. He eventually just fell off, and I was just the best everybody knew. And at that time, I wish I had known about tournaments because
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
uh,
I know I would have placed
they're
high.
the best.
Okay, I'm not that guy
And,
anymore. But when it came out, I was a
early
super
2000s,
duper
late 90s.
Street Fighter 2 fan. Like I read everything I could get my hands on, comic books, anything I knew about or heard about, I would watch or I would read it. You get what I'm saying? So at that time, I knew
I don't think me and this guy, Tyrone Magnus, uh, are the same age, but we kind of grew up, it seems like, around the same pop culture. It seems like. But I don't know.
I knew a lot about the
Wait, I
characters.
want to see. Whether you're I just want to check my stream. I have no idea. Maybe Sagat or whatever. Okay. It seems to be decent on mobile. I don't know. I don't know how the. I'm not exactly sure how good it looks like on like a actual monitor, but on mobile, it's not too bad. Yeah, like I said, just doing the hourly reminder. I am just putting hours on the board right now. Wait, uh, I'm just putting hours on the board right now. Uh, putting in the hours uh, for streaming and trying to grow a community again. Um, and trying to get verified first, and then hopefully after I get verified, then I can apply. Or after I grow more, I can apply for KCIP, and then I can invest in my stream and go out into the world and do more content. Because right now my content is Nontent. Nontent is my content. Okay. Um. I'm working with a Chromebook right now. That's why it's shit quality. And I have an iPhone 6s Plus that I use sometimes to walk around and do stuff. Um, but I think I just need to invest in a really good webcam first, and then maybe um, a new phone. Because I have three phones. I have my Android phone, which is trash. I have my iPhone 6s Plus, which is trash. The battery is fucking dead, like non-existent. And let me see. And then I have these. I have these. I have an iPhone 6s that just randomly loses connection through Wi-Fi or hotspot. And then I have like an old iPad 2 that I don't even know why I have it still. Just I guess sometimes to watch YouTube videos or live streams or books or comics, stuff like that. Dude, man, come on, bro. All right. Yeah. Uh, sorry. Show on stream. Okay.
that they were going to center it around Guile just because he was American. But then you have the Frenchman, Jean-Claude Van Damme, play it. I'm just like, this is so stupid. Okay, Brussels, the muscles from Brussels. He speaks French. That movie was so horrible. And it's on certain people's lists as their guilty pleasure to watch. The best comedic part in the whole thing is, quick, change the channel. They had playing Zangief. He was a perfect Zangief. Perfect. Perfect in look. Perfect in look. Man, if you want to get hyped to work out, watch a movie called The Program. Latimer is everyone's favorite. Latimer is everyone's favorite. I've never met one person that told me that their favorite character in The Program is someone else. It's always Latimer. The super alpha male with the temper, unstoppable football player. That's the guy, okay? The other funniest scene, one that became funnier when I got older, but still doesn't trump. Quick, change the channel! Is, for me, it was Tuesday. Or whatever he says to channel.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Wait. I remember.
You guys destroyed.
I remember that he's M. Bison or Vega. I think his Japanese name is Vega, right? He's talking to Chun-Li, and she's like, "Oh, or he's saying like, oh, I destroyed your village. I, did all this destruction to you and your family, and caused you so much pain. I bet you remember that," or something like that. And then he's like, "To me, it was just Tuesday." It was just Tuesday. That's one of the coldest lines in all of like cinema. I think that's why it's referenced so much, and why it's so cold and why it's so dope. Till this day.
Destroyed that movie. When you could have made it truly authentic, all centered around Ryu. Yes, I'm instead of Ryu. I don't like saying Ryu.
Well, why did he say that? I just talked about that. People saying Ryu instead of Ryu. What's wrong with Ryu? That's the way you're supposed. That's his name, not Ryu. Ryu is not the way you pronounce the name.
You guys destroyed that movie. When you could have made it truly authentic, all centered around Ryu. Yes, I'm going to say Ryu instead of Ryu. I don't like saying Ryu. Ryu. I will mispronounce it. I don't give up. Okay?
Okay.
When I grew up, that's what we called him. And
okay. So it's
or Ryu. Did like the Street Fighter 2 animated anime movie.
Oh yeah.
They could have did something like that.
Yeah,
God, it would have been so much better. If you have not seen it, watch it. It's perfection. Not perfection, but it's a movie. It's a great movie. So anyway, and watch it subtitled. The subtitled version is better than the dubbed version.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
There's certain that I actually like a little bit better in English than I do in the Japanese, but the Japanese is better to me. Well, let's see. I think physically he can pull it off. Polynesian,
he's
Tongans.
Polynesian.
I think that
I had a Polynesian teacher who was so fine. She was my choir teacher. She was so fine, and the another male teacher, football coach, would always give her flowers, and it was so cringe the way he was around her. I felt like I feel right now, like if I were to try to find her on like Facebook or Instagram, I could pull my old choir teacher. Like definitely. If she doesn't have kids or if she's not married. Like if she's married and has kids now, uh because this was like years, like decades ago. Um so that's a deal breaker for me. But I feel like I pulled her. Yeah. She was
I
so beautiful.
think that bloodline wise, they do have.
I wonder if I have a picture of her. Hold up. I'm gonna go to wait. Oh yeah, I do have. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna get my old yearbook. No. Okay, so I have this old yearbook. Hang on. And I'm gonna try to find her. She should be here. Okay. No way. Why isn't she here? Whoa. Why isn't she here? She's not in the yearbook. Am I thinking of the wrong school? I might be thinking of the wrong school. Wait. Let me. Oh, do you guys want to see me when I was a football player? Uh, yeah, there's no choir club. Oh, clubs. Okay, maybe it's just no. Wait, choir. Am I thinking of the wrong school? Huh? Why is there this anime? There's this random anime character autograph. Someone just drew it. Who was it? Through. I don't even know how to say that name. Huh? Therese what? Mighty. I don't know. I don't know. But they drew this anime character. It looks like an OC too, because I don't recognize it. French Club. Yeah, I think she was definitely in this. Oh, is this Steph? Oh no, it's not Steph. Yeah, she was definitely my choir teacher. She was fine as hell. Yeah. Okay. Uh, okay, so I couldn't find her. But anyways, show on stream. Yeah, Gio. Huh? Kuchiko.
Have Asian in them. So, he's
Wait, what do you say? Asian and
Tongans. I think that this is better than me. Well, let's see. I think physically he can pull it off. Polynesian, Samoan, Tongans. I think that bloodline wise they do have Asian in them. So, he's got the look to do it. All they got to do is give him the right haircut and color it, and he'd be.
That's what people think. Like, okay, yeah, they're around that area. Yeah, they're Asian. Okay, they're around that area. Yeah, just give them a haircut. Make sure they don't go out in the sun, and we'll call it an Asian person, whatever.
Visually, he'd be a Kuma. I can see it already. So,
Really?
yeah.
I can't.
Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think.
I can't.
Do the movie right. Don't make it serious and make it for the fans. Sorry. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
Woo! Huh? No way. Hold up. No, I just saw that he posted a video. About Doomsday being delayed. Sorry. I know it's lagging a lot. When was this posted?
Just enjoyed myself going to see Lilo and Stitch.
16 hours ago. Okay.
I'm going to see a Mission Impossible tomorrow and review that. And then
Mission Impossible.
we get some bad.
Okay, come on. Like with Mission Impossible, like Tom Cruise, he's done. Like, I don't know why the trailers really want to emphasize the scene where he's on the plane, he's hanging on, and his hair is like straight down, like it looks like a bowl cut. His hair looks like a bowl cut, and I don't know why they keep pushing that. Like it doesn't look cool. It just seems like, oh, Tom Cruise again, Mission Impossible. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna watch it.
Bad news. So, Avengers Doomsday and the Secret Wars are both delayed. My question is why? Well, we heard that they were shooting Doomsday already without a script, correct? That could be the reason.
Whoa! Shooting Doomsday without a script? What? Are they just going on the fly?
Doomsday already without a script, correct?
So they're
That could be
just
the reason.
filming
Who
scenes on the
knows?
fly?
Maybe they're rethinking things. Maybe they're rewriting the script. Hopefully, unwoking everything they could have even possibly thought about,
Unwoken.
slightly woken up. Because this needs to save them. We all know this.
Yeah.
The Russos are the best they've ever had to do the damn thing for their movies. Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame. The Russos can't be stopped, okay? When they're doing things right.
Okay.
Why? Well, it says here on Variety, the Avengers will need a few more months to assemble. Disney has delayed the release of Marvel Studios' upcoming team-up feature, Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Doomsday is now set to debut on December 18th, 2026, moving about 7 months off its originally slated May 1st. So we don't get to enjoy no summer blockbuster. I hate that.
Oh.
You know, summer, you feel good, the sun's out, it's nice and warm, everybody's happy in the summer. You want to go see a movie with the family or your friends, or even by yourself. You want to go. Nope. You have to go see it during the dark winter months. You have to go see it during the dark winter months. To match the follow-up.
Me personally, I love watching movies during the fall time because I was born in the fall, and even man, I really enjoyed the Lion King. What was it called? Lion King. What was it called? What was it called? Lion King movie. Oh, it was called Mufasa. Mufasa. Uh, I enjoyed Mufasa because that was in December, and man, that movie, it got me. It got me. Really, I really enjoyed it. It got me. But I'm a sucker for, like, as you can tell, like as you can see, you know, I have some Lion King, Simba figures or plushies there, and then can I? Well, I have more plushies on the side. You can't see it, but they're. Well, anyways, yeah, I'm a sucker for the Lion King and movie fall and winter. I love that shit. I don't like summer movies unless I think I think the last summer type movies that I really enjoyed were like Dragon Ball Burori to uh, uh, Superhero 2. Yeah. I think those movies came out during the summer. What other movie? I think that's it. in recent times. Mm. Oh, of course, like the MCU movies, like Infinity Wars and stuff like that. Spider-Man movies, uh, but nowadays I don't like to watch uh, summer movies.
Well, Avengers Secret Wars is moving its release date to December 17th, 2027, after previously being set for May 7th, 2027. Disney announced both Avengers
Is that
delays Thursday afternoon
is that
alongside
with
a
Fantastic
sweeping
Four?
reorganization of its upcoming theatrical slate. Notably, the calendar of the studio removed several unannounced Marvel titles off of its calendar. The date of February 2026, previously slotted for an untitled Marvel project, has been removed from the schedule. Meanwhile, the dates of November 6th, 2026 and November 5th, 2027, also both previously set untitled Marvel features, have been amended to simply Untitled Disney Films.
Mm.
With those
Oh, because
changes,
Disney. Okay,
Avengers Doomsday
so
and Sony
okay. So what I'm assuming is that Disney is putting all these delays uh, for these movies coming out because they're focused on not really the MCU or Marvel. They're focused more on their own thing. So it seems that's the case.
Sony's Spider-Man Brand New Day are now the
Oh,
only
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Man, I hope that shit. Man, I'm excited for that movie. Oh man, that shit's gonna be dope. Nobody knows Peter Parker, but everyone knows Spider-Man. Man, that shit is gonna be dope. I wonder what's gonna happen between him and MJ and all the other um, Avengers. Uh, Man, that shit's gonna be dope when it drops. I think it's 2007. No, 2027. Yeah.
only Marvel Cinematic Universe entries slated to hit theaters in 2026.
We're
Also of note,
2026.
the new
Wait. Are we talking?
with those changes, Avengers Doom been amended to simply Untitled Disney Films. With those changes, Avengers Doomsday and Sony's Spider-Man Brand New Day are now the only Marvel Cinematic Universe entries slated to hit theaters in 2026.
Oh, okay.
Also of note,
For next year.
the new pre-holiday December frame for both Avengers installments is the same one that Spider-Man No Way Home launched on in 2021, which became one of the franchise's biggest gross installments at 1.9 billion worldwide. Additionally, there is now no theatrical Marvel feature slated to release between the Fantastic Four First Steps on July 25th and
Why?
the fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man installment on July 31st, 2026. More than a
Quick side note: Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. No offense to Andrew Garfield or Toby Maguire. Um, they were great, but Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, in my opinion. And I hope that that the symbiote. There was a scene the person in a diner, I guess. And the symbiote, I don't know how to pronounce it. Uh, like made like a small cameo, and I think uh that whole storyline would be so dope with Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I'm still waiting for a live action Miles Morales uh, movie too. I mean, all the animated films and games, perfect, like top notch, like dope. But to see Miles Morales, uh, uh, like in a live action movie, I don't even know who they would cast. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Then a year later, it'll be the MCU's biggest gap between feature films since the COVID era gap. Hmm. Makes me wonder. Remember when I told you guys that it feels like Disney is under some type of strangle order, some type of
Mhm.
they made a deal to F up all their movies. Maybe that's when the deal's over. Maybe they can put out good movies at that point. Maybe that's what's happening. At least that's what I hope. Because that's what it feels like. Because they keep putting out garbage no matter what the fans say, no matter what the box office numbers say. They keep putting out garbage movies. And it makes you wonder, why would they continue to do that? Maybe if they push them out, they're no longer under contract to make garbage movies anymore. Maybe that's it.
Okay.
I don't know. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Does this worry you? Does it bother you? Are you concerned? Are you angry? Are you happy? What does it do for you? For me, Hammer of Light was the Russos. You know what I'm saying? Now it's been pushed back. It is what it is. You know, whatever. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
So, yeah, I agree. I agree with what he said. Oh, see, this is so fucking stupid. If this is true, it's so fucking stupid.
Boom to the cartoon. Boom to the cartoon. Boom to the cartoon. Don't get up. Don't walk it up.
What's he doing?
Don't walk it up. Don't walk it
Oh,
up.
he's doing
Don't
the
walk it
X-Men.
up.
He's doing the X-Men theme. I didn't get it. Hold up. I need to go back. I didn't get it, but I realized it's the 90s X-Men. Oh, have you guys seen the Japanese version of the X-Men theme? Oh my god, that shit is dope as fuck. Uh X-Men Japanese theme. Man, the 4K remastered, man, this shit is dope. Like, hold up. I even love the PS2, like PS2. Wait, hide from stream. Get share. Man, I look so washed up. Oh, oi. ダメだよ。おい。 What the fuck, dude? Screen. X-Men. This shit is dope, dude. Yeah, where's slowly? This is dope. What's it called? It's called like Mine or something. It's called like Rise. It's called Rising. Yeah, the PS2 intro, dope. Upscaled, 4K. I love that. I always do the Kyle King. Kyle King. So dope. This intro is amazing. So cool. Cry, man. I love it. Oh man. So great. So great. Okay, let's go back to the Tyrone magnet. Yeah. Wait, can I close? Show on stream. Okay.
Don't woke it up. 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 Don't woke up X-Men. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke up X-Men.
The Spider-Man theme too was man, that shit hits hard. It slaps. For real.
Woke it up. Woke it up. Get up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke up X-Men. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke up X-Men. Don't woke it up. Don't woke it up. Don't woke up X-Men.
The American 97. I never watched it. I never watched the Netflix 97 reboot of X-Men.
I have never seen. Well, first of all, this is a rumor that's catching fire and circulating. And with many rumors about Disney, that are about wokeification, they tend to come out to be true. So, they're now claiming that Disney is looking to put a person of color as
Oh no,
Professor X,
no, we don't
which
need this.
would
We wanted
put
this.
that decision in the long line of stupid decisions that they have been making as a company that have been losing them billions of dollars probably by now in money, losing them customers, families, and fans, most importantly, of their work and IPs. Just
Mhm.
flushing them down the toilet. Now, the X-Men in no way, shape, or form are an allegory for civil rights and Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X. And I will link you to a video that I reacted to along with the video so you can
Okay.
understand that. So that's, that's not an excuse. Even if they were, that's not an
Mhm.
excuse. Okay?
Mhm.
Fans like comic accuracy
Yeah,
and they like
yeah. They like. Okay, me as a fan, uh, I want to see the character as much as possible uh, portrayed uh, in the movies, uh, as they were in the comics. You know, I want that. I want. I want that. I don't know anyone who would want uh, Asian Charles Xavier, Black Charles Xavier, or um, just any other type of race for Charles Xavier. You know, Professor X is, Professor X. You know, you don't need to change his race, his gender, or anything. Keep him the same. Make him comic accurate as much as you can without getting too like campy, whatever. Just do your job. Don't do all this extra stuff for no reason.
the characters to be fundamentally
Yeah.
okay. They want the characters to be who they know them to be,
Mm.
basically.
Yeah.
If you're not giving us that, you are huge. Or like the president of the United States
Gamble
says, huge. They're making a big gamble. I don't know
on
why they keep doing
it's not
this.
necessary.
Now they're going to change Professor X from what he's normally been to please the woke crowd, which
Yeah.
is non
Why?
existent.
Why? Why?
It's stupid.
It's
It's
stupid
just so,
and unnecessary.
so bad. Decisions like this have not been working. Disney, if you're even thinking about it, and I know you watch me, who's someone have you by the
Yeah.
balls? Were
Who
you
is this
paid to do
for?
this? Is there a contract signed?
Who
Because
is he
I
doing this
know
for?
with all the great decisions you've
Who's
made that have made the company
responsible?
what they are, you can't be
I don't even think the like woke community, the transgender or LGBTQ, whatever, XYZ, whatever, community is even for this, or like even like black people are like, yeah, man, we need to make, or Asian people or Hispanic people were like, hey, yeah, we need to make uh, Professor X, one of us. Like, no one is saying that. This is for nobody. Just they're just doing it to do it, and it makes no sense.
consciously um, unrestrained, going in this direction. You get what I'm saying? it's decisions like this don't work. When you fundamentally change certain characters, it doesn't seem to work. Okay, rarely it
What
works.
the fuck is?
One of the greatest examples of that is Heath Ledger's Joker.
Oh
The
yeah,
Joker. He is not the Joker that fans have.
Okay, hold up. Heath Ledger's Joker was an anomaly. It was an enigma. Uh, it was so different that. Wait, hold up. Eh, none. Heath Ledger's Joker so different, so out there that it worked with not only like diehard fans of the comics, but also um, uh, like casual fans. They were like, "Oh shit, man! Yeah, this Joker. Yeah, I know Joker. I didn't know he was like this. You know." Um, it worked so well, and that I think is the only exception that I've ever seen or witnessed in the whole MCU DC universe. Um, you know, those two. I can't think of another person who was so good at what they did, their acting job, that they completely just changed the entire character. I don't. I want to say no. Uh, I was gonna say Iron Man, but Robert Downey Jr. just played played himself really, um, and it worked really well. But that's Iron Man. That's Iron Man's character. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Have grown to love, that have helped build Batman as one of the greatest superheroes of all time, arguably the greatest superhero of all time. And Joker is actually arguably the greatest supervillain of all time. However, what we got was not the Joker. It was a Joker name and in his clothing, but we know the Joker's origin. That's not the Joker, but it worked. To me, my favorite is still Jack Nicholson, but the greatest of all time is Mark Hamill's portrayal of the Joker.
Yeah, Mark Hamill,
who is comic accurate,
greatest of all time.
Just so you know. Yeah, I think more people love him more than they love Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
Marvel Studios reportedly race swapping Professor X in the MCU. A new report reveals who Marvel Studios is considering for the MCU's Professor X. You know, it's so weird because we have so many great black characters already in Marvel. Yeah. Like, why do they have to change everybody up? And we've told you.
They don't.
And many black fans have told you.
Wakanda forever.
We don't need you to race swap characters. So we're like, hey, they're black. I'm going to go see it now. That's not how it works for us. Okay? It does not work that way. And it looks like pandering. And to many people, it seems racist. Okay? Especially with what you do with the characters. And then you put certain elements in. And it's just like, God. We'll have them tap dancing and eating a bucket of chicken now. With what you guys do to some of the characters to quote unquote make them relatable to us, we're like, oh my God. It reminds me of an evolved version of some of the characters we would see in the 80s and 90s. You know, like not another teen movie made the joke of the black guy. I'm just here to say damn.
Oh yeah.
And that is whack. Like they would have a single black character in certain episodes of shows or in movies.
Just there.
And they would just be in there to
be the comic relief.
And they would be dancing and saying damn and that's whack, interjecting some lingo that the black community says. Like it's like an evolved form of it. And it's so grating on our nerves as black people.
It should actually be more nowadays. It should be more disrespectful to minorities in America, especially black people. I know, like, I know that what's that Disney movie? The Little Mermaid. When they made her black and she got all that shit for it, it's like, why? Why did they need to make her black? It doesn't even fit with the timeline or where she lived. Because I think it's in Europe, near, I think, Finland, and like around there. I don't know. But it doesn't make sense. Like, why? And then these actors get a whole bunch of shit because people don't want them. Don't want the unnecessary race swaps, and then they have to fill the whole blunt of the community, and no one wants it. So, like, what the fuck, dude?
To see all of the stereotypical stuff done just to say you included us. You know, growing up, I remember it was a black family that I was friends with. I used to hang out there a lot. And I remember going to their house one time and they were watching Friends. And I was like, y'all watch Friends? He was like, yo, this show is Friends. Good.
I've never seen Friends, but I've seen clips of Friends.
And, you know, after talking to them for a while about it, for a little bit about it, you know what I got the gist of? They were watching it because they wanted to see white people being...
Oh, wait. I think what... I understand what he's going to say. They want to see another race live and thrive. And like he said, he was about to say they want to see white people be funny. I can understand that. Like, I could see myself watching like black people, a black show, because they are going to be funny, or an Asian show, you know, like Japanese or Korea show, like variety show, where they just, you know, go and do whatever. I can understand that. And not to work race swap.
Because they wanted to see white people being funny.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't need us to be interjected into it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put in this for it to be authentic to them. When the movie crowd goes to a movie and they want to see whatever movie it is, they don't always want to see themselves on the big screen.
Mm.
A lot of times
Okay.
we are literally going to see a specific people and a specific experience,
Well,
specific ethnicity and culture.
well,
You get what I'm saying?
okay.
If you were to make a movie about a particular African country or city or people, and there's no
Okay. It's like, yeah, making a movie about like an African thing, or making a Godzilla movie that has to do with a lot of Japanese people in Japan, but also bringing in some American military people. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand what he's saying.
because we're going to see a tale, a
Mm.
story, a movie about Africa.
Mm.
You don't have to put everybody on the planet there to say, hey, we're diverse. We're good people.
We're
See,
diverse.
watch
We're
our
good people.
movie.
We're diverse.
Because guess what? All the people that are going to see that movie went there specifically to see some Africans. It's okay. And that goes for everything out there. Okay? Sometimes I will watch a movie specifically to see what was going on with these white Vikings. See what their culture was like. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you have a ship with, I don't know, some black explorers pull up and to check a box. And it's just so stupid.
It's so stupid. Mm.
Marvel Studios is reportedly taking a new approach to casting the X-Men's next Professor
Man,
X,
I could
while Fox's
possibly
X-Men
direct
star Patrick Stewart is
one of
reprising
these
his
movies.
Charles Xavier role for Avengers Doomsday. The MCU is also gearing up for its own X-Men reboot, with several stars already rumored as Marvel's Next Mutants. Listen,
Mm.
if you do this though, I'm gonna be laughing again at you. I'm gonna be laughing again at you because most likely, if you are pandering again and you are switching up characters again, you are going to continue to fail. Okay? Like you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. What did you do with Thunderbolts? Everyone wanted a Bucky-centric movie. What did you do? You revolved it around Yelena, and you
That
gender
is true.
swapped
Hold on.
two characters.
What? Wait.
Gender swapped two characters,
Mm-hmm.
Taskmaster and
Yeah.
Ghost. I've said this before. Do you know how popular Taskmaster is?
Yeah.
If you do, you wouldn't have done that. Taskmaster specifically is one of the most badass villains out there. And you did that?
Mm.
That's why I'm like, the stupidity that it takes to do that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they're really
you were
stupid.
paid to
What
do
the
that.
fuck is going
Or
on?
you were contractually obligated.
At this point, really? Hold up. At this point, really? I feel that all the people behind the scenes uh, directing or you know pushing the direction of the MCU, they're all uh like girls, feminists, I guess, LGBTQ, XYZ, whatever. Uh, uh, they're all uh left side, right? They're all woke people, but they're making this. They're doing so much unnecessary things uh, for uh, for these movies. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, no one asked for this. No one's like, if you change this character, like, it's not gonna add to to the story. You know what I mean? It's not gonna add more. It's not gonna do anything more. Uh, you know, it's just like lame. It like unnecessary. It's just um doing it to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's not necessary to make these race swaps, these gender swaps. Like it doesn't add anything to the story or anything. It's like I think it's kind of like they're being selfish uh because I think they are selfish uh because they want to do something and then once they want to do something for themselves and then they make the decision and then someone gets race swapped or gender swapped and then it's like for their own satisfaction. You know what I mean? Um, it's so like ridiculous. It's so stupid. Really. Yeah. Um,
To do that because you wouldn't have done it. So, like a handcuffed decision by
mhm.
Disney to do that. They had to switch somebody, so that's what they chose because they signed up for something. Because I know Disney heads aren't that stupid. You get what I'm saying? They're
Disney.
not stupid
Okay. Disney heads could be stupid. I'm just saying.
people, but they're signing up for stupid decisions. You know what I'm saying? I'm like flabbergasted the fact that they keep doing this. So then you move on to Fantastic Four. Okay.
Okay. Hold up. Just off topic subject. Whatever happened to Luke Cage on Netflix? I think he got one season, right? Luke Cage. That was my shit. Luke Cage and also Luke Cage and Sabrina, the thrilling adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. Why did it get canceled? I assume it's because it was so satanic and like Christian like parents or whatever like wrote to Netflix to get it canceled or whatever. But that was my shit, especially Lucifer. Lucifer too. Um, that got an abrupt. The same thing that happened with Sabrina. It got an abrupt ending that didn't feel like complete. It didn't, all these plot holes, you know. And I think it was because, Christian people were just like, no, we're not going to allow, or we don't want to see um, demonic, uh, demonic, demonic, satanic stuff on Netflix. Man, I look so old. Why do I look so old on this camera? I look younger on that camera. Anyways, alright. Oh, chill, chill.
Everyone wants Norn Rad. You claim you're giving us a female Silver Surfer because you don't want to waste.
Oh, that will. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I know I pause a lot. The whole female Silver Surfer, and then the Brock, no, Brock. The thing doesn't even talk with a New York accent. Like that's his character. The thing talks with a New York, grunty, accent, you know. And now they're not doing that for why? Why? Why are they not doing that? It makes no sense. That's his character. That's like making Tony Stark not like a philanthropist or a playboy uh, philanthropist. Uh, like it makes no sense. That's their character. That's something that fans, identify with the character. This is so fucking stupid, dude. Yeah.
Norn Rad and have him die or whatever in this universe when they're going to bring him. False. I don't believe you. You know why? Because you've already killed off Reed Richards and you've already brought him back. Baloney.
Okay.
Baloney. Okay? Okay, so now.
Wait, you said baloney?
Baloney. Okay? Okay. Already brought him back. Baloney.
Baloney. Uh, just off topic thing. I did not know that how to pronounce baloney for the longest time, or why it's pronounced that way. It appeared what I found out that like Italia, the ia at the end of Italia, in America or in English, they say Italy, Italy. Uh, so baloney became baloney because the ending uh, of how you say it is with an e sound, right? But however, you're supposed to say just like Italia, the ia at the end is Bologna. Bologna is the way you're supposed to pronounce baloney. But I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, Italy became, Italia became Italy in English, and Bologna became Bologna in English, So that was kind of like something I learned recently. I think it was like months ago, like 6 months ago. But yeah, very interesting. I'm always learning.
Bologna. Okay?
Bologna.
Okay, so now, rumor is that you brought in Pedro Pascal because you said the cast was too white. So now we have Richards that doesn't even look like Reed Richards at all. The fans don't see him as Reed Richards.
What?
They know you're pandering.
What?
Everyone knows the group is Reed Richards centric, but now all of a sudden there's huge rumors that is going to revolve around Sue. The fans don't want that either. The majority don't want that. You've softened the thing. Here, let me taste the sauce. Perfect. Let's eat. That's not how thing talks.
He is supposed to talk with a Brooklyn accent. Like rough. Talk like that. Like, man, I can't understand why they would change his voice.
Perfect. Let's eat. That's not how thing talks. The thing would be more like this.
Yeah.
Here, let me taste the sauce. It needs more garlic. Stir it up.
Stir it up.
Okay. Ready to eat. Come on, everybody. That's the thing. You softened him up. Johnny is no longer a womanizing, arrogant,
oh my God,
wild cowboy.
That's his whole character.
Which is what he is. You're changing the characters from this is not the Fantastic Four.
That's his whole character.
What are you doing? And you think that's going to work? We're just going to have to see, because Thunderbolts isn't working out for you, is it? Not making the money you wanted to make, is it? Exactly. You don't listen, and you've drove so many fans away that they're not coming back. Even with good word of mouth and reviews, they're not coming back. It's not, is it?
I want to, though.
The MCU's X-Men project isn't expected until 2027's Avengers Secret Wars and the conclusion of the multiverse saga. Casting rumors have already been dominating the industry headlines. One of the biggest questions amidst the casting buzz is Marvel Studios is considering for Professor X, the powerful telepath and founder of the X-Men. And now, new reports suggest that the MCU is considering black actors for this traditionally white character.
Why?
If they're white, keep them white. If they're black, keep them black. If they're red, keep them red.
Exactly.
If they're yellow, keep them yellow. If they're brown, keep them brown. And all the way around, everything in between.
Don't change.
Bring us the characters we know them to be.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
I bow to Tyrone.
Talk to Snape, by the way. Talk to Snape. Talk to Miss Rowling about the backlash she's getting for these castings. In talking about casting rumors for Marvel Studios' X-Men reboot, industry scooper Jeff Snyder revealed, I continue to hear black actors for Charles Xavier. I continue to hear black actors for Charles Xavier. I think that could be, especially with a white director, because I really thought it was going to be a black director on this. But I wonder if that's the direction that Marvel wants to sort of take and to
Really,
differentiate,
it really depended
it's Charles
on
from
the
Patrick Stewart and
race of
James McAvoy.
the director.
Stewart first
James
played
Stewart.
Professor X. Okay, we know where he played him. Snyder went on to share which Marvel Studios wants to bring once for Magneto, the traditional X-Men villains formerly friend of. Yeah, I know. The rumor is that they want Denzel Washington. Don't do it, Denzel. Don't do it. Don't do it, sir.
Does Denzel even work anymore?
Charles.
When's the last time Denzel Washington uh worked? Denzel Washington. When was his last film? 6-1, 6-1. He's 70 years old. When was his last film? Movies. Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2 was his last movie. I haven't seen it, but uh I get ads for it all the time on the uh okay, uh Amazon Fire Stick. Uh Maybe I'll check it out eventually. Man, he's 70? That's crazy. He's gonna die in like 10 years. That's crazy. Oh, is that fucked up for me to laugh at that? He's gonna die in like 10 years.
Ma. Y'all knew it. And again, the rumor was that they want Denzel Washington for Magneto. And so
What the
it'd be
fuck?
interesting if they had a black counterpart as Charles.
Okay.
Coleman, and
Okay. Hold up. Denzel Washington as Magneto wouldn't be too bad. Like I could picture it. I could see it. Charles Xavier Professor as a white bald man in a wheelchair, and then Magneto being Denzel, you know, all powering, controls all metal and shit. Uh, yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Um, what's funny is that like if they do decide to change Professor X to some other race, it wouldn't have um that how do you say uh, that nandake, that clash, that wouldn't have that same uh you know what I mean, like that clash. I don't know the name right now, but it wouldn't have the same effect. So that's something that could be awesome. another one of these from the refrigerator. I'll be right back. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Please? Yes, you want to go outside? Go. Need my lunch. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Uh, sorry, I had to let my dogs outside and use the bathroom, and then also go and get another drink. Anyways, okay. Uh, there's only 2 minutes left in this video. Oh, chill.
If you're going to do it, like way more important for Magneto than it is for Charles, which is true considering Magneto's experience. Oh, Coleman Domingo is someone who I think is high on that list of potential if they go with an older Charles. Who is Coleman Domingo? Doesn't sound familiar to me, but I'm sure I've seen him. Coleman Domingo.
I don't know that person.
Good Lord. It's funny, Jamie just said, what about David Ayalowo? I think
Who?
Coleman Domingo is higher up, whatever. What's particularly interesting about the report is that Denzel Washington is supposedly already cast in an upcoming MCU project. Yeah, Black Panther 3, right? While promoting
Whoa.
Gladiator. Yeah.
Whoa, hold on.
Meanwhile,
Hold on,
Coleman
hold on,
Domingo,
whoa,
like,
whoa, 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 whoa.
why race swapping?
There's going to be a Black Panther 3? What happened after Wakanda Forever? I really like the antagonist first Black Panther movie. He looked like Vegeta a lot. What was his name? Something Monger, right? Is it Warmonger? Black Panther. Warmonger. I like his style. Well, Killmonger. His name was Killmonger. Killmonger. Yeah, Killmonger. He looked like Vegeta, right? Oh, I thought he looked dope. I know in the black community that hairstyle after this movie dropped, that hairstyle became a thing. But nowadays, like people were like, "Oh, that's like some basic shit," you know. Um, but I think the hairstyle looks cool. But I'm not black. But I liked him. He was really cool. I think the Saiyan armor, Saiyajin, Saiyajin armor, uh, looks dope. Is this real? This is fake. Really? Is that real? Maybe it is real. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I like that. Uh, uh, dámelo. Machikata.
Professor X works on multiple levels. As Jeff Snyder noted, a black Charles Xavier would go a long way to differentiate. No, that's not going to help. Now, furthermore, if Denzel played now, just because
Dude,
Denzel's, no, that doesn't make it work more. Whether no,
uh,
absolutely, that does not work. Absolutely
yeah,
not.
I drank, how many cans now? One, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I think I drank 6 cans of these. Huh? Sure. I think I drank 6 cans of these small mini cans of Voodoo Ranger. They're 9.5% alcohol. Dude, okay, there's an 8 pack there, and I think I have more left. So maybe I drink 5. Maybe I drink 5. Uh, it's it's crazy. And before I started drinking these, I finished my Nikolai vodka 80 proof. So, 80 proof. It says 80 proof right there. Man, I'm just a fucking degen. I'm a degen to the end. I was drinking the vodka with the from Lizoron. Wait, where's the beginning? The beginning is Lizodon. It says Lizodon. Charizard. It's Charizard. And it has Lizodon, Charizard right here. And I was just like drinking that shit. I have a problem. I self medicate with alcohol because I have a bipolar disorder, panic disorder, and depression. So alcohol makes everything feel okay. So these cans are like shots. I guess it would be like I was gonna say like someone who needs caffeine, they would take shots of espresso, but these cans actually are very convenient. Actually, at first I was really mad, but later on I realized, oh, these are actually really convenient. All right.
Nah, that those aren't reasons as to why it would work. It won't. Oh my god. If I'm wrong and they do this, I will come back and I will say, you know, as horrible of a decision as I thought this was
Mm-hmm.
going to be, they were right. However, Disney has had a, an
Well,
extreme track record of being wrong in the past few years. Haven't they? Yes, we all know this. It is what it is. Post your comments down below. Let me know if you think this will work. Don't forget to watch
no, it's
my
gonna work.
video on why the X-Men were never woke and check out Eric
That's men are
July's
not
video
supposed to be woke.
also. 10 million
Okay, a 10. Okay, hold up.
subscribers.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay, the X Men are not supposed to be woke at all. Um, okay, the X Men are not supposed to be woke at all. Like they tried that lesbian couple with fuck, was it Rogue? Rogue and what's the Japanese girl's name? Yukiko. Yukiko. Uh, and it was kind of cute. Like, oh, like yeah, okay, they're a lesbian couple. You know, cool. Yukiko, which I personally have had a huge crush on her since I watched Beck, the Mongolian Chop Squad live action movie. It's a Japanese movie based on the anime Beck, the Mongolian Chop Squad. It's a live action adaptation. And she was the sister, and I was like, this was way back in the day, and I was like, man, beautiful. Um, and then she did other projects, other shows and stuff like that. And I was like, man, she is really, stepping up her game. And then when she got cast in a Marvel movie, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But she's a lesbian. Okay, it's not too bad. Uh, but it still worked. I liked it. In the uh, shit. What's his name? Uh, Not Daredevil. What's it called? Why can't I remember? I can't remember. Why can't I? Deadpool. Deadpool. Yeah, in the Deadpool movies. Uh, yeah, she was really good, and it worked because he would play on it too. Um, yeah. Anyways, okay. Uh, I guess that's it for today. Uh, I guess I'll stream tomorrow, maybe with my cousin, and we will maybe have a few drinks and stream around the house and play maybe some Smash, and then maybe go to some bars or something. You know, I'm only just you know speculating. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah. Thanks for watching. I know right now it's really, really non-tent, but right now non-tent is my content. Okay, until I can get to a point where I can invest in my stream and go out and do stuff, which could possibly be tomorrow. Um, yeah, I need to, like I said, I need to get a new webcam. I need to build a PC or a laptop. I need to get a new phone to stream on. Right now, I'm using an iPhone 6s Plus. Um, yeah, right now I'm just putting numbers on the board, just getting my hours in, uh, trying to get verified right now. But yeah, it's your boy Majin Lee. Okay, Majin Lee. Um, I hope to see you guys again. And you can always find like my Instagram in the link below, in the about section. Or always donate, you know, in my about section too. And learn about more about me. And like I did a whole thing. I typed out like how I moved from Shizuoka to Dallas, and what I'm doing now with how I'm trying to be a streamer now with nothing really, just hand me downs. Like people say, oh yeah, you can have this, you can have that. You know, uh, yeah. I guess I'm gonna end the stream. Uh, but yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna go live tonight, but I don't know. Just look out for it. Okay. All right. Bye. Peace. Peace.